Hey everybody, this is Jeremy J. doing another video for you today. So I want to talk about some of the thoughts I've been having as I adjust my webcam to be a little more better. I want to talk to you about some of the thoughts I've been having since this past Saturday when one of my cats got out, Dido. So she's been missing for 4 or 5 days now, roughly. And it has been a very interesting 5 days. I'll call it 5 days. A lot of emotion and thoughts and feelings and reflection, that kind of thing. I allowed myself to cry and feel the emotion of the separation from my sweet cat Dido, and to just accept that there's nothing more I can do. I've done a lot to try and find her, including going around my neighborhood, handing out flyers, going to the animal shelters, putting Dido's stuff on the driveway, going around the neighborhood with soft cat food, calling Dido's name, saying, "Here, kitty, kitty, kitty," late at night. All these kinds of things. And coming to a point where I know that it is now out of my hands if I see her again or not, and accepting that, being at peace with that, even being satisfied with that situation. It's very interesting. It's a very interesting test for me. To me, it's a chance for me to apply all the things that I've been learning this past year since I've been out on my own. The true test to see if I can indeed apply principles of strength, peace, happiness, harmony, detachment at the same time, being, caring, all of these things rolled into one. So let me talk about my experience with losing my cat Dido. Man, what a hard thing. I remember Saturday very vividly hearing a little scuffle with my cats outside, and I quickly ran and saw that the door was open, and my neighbor just kind of pulling her little dog back, and me just shooing Sneaker and Ator in, two of my other cats, not realizing that Dido was gone at the time, and then closing my door. And then I thought to myself, was Dido out there? And I looked around my apartment and she was nowhere to be found. And I looked very thoroughly and I said, oh my goodness, she's not here. Went outside to go look around the neighborhood with Ellie and Sienna, my two daughters. We couldn't find her anywhere. And I thought, wow, did she just poof, vanish in a puff of smoke? Because I didn't see her go out of the apartment. I have scoured my apartment. Every nook and cranny. I don't hear any meowing from Dido. My kitty litter is less full every day. I can only conclude that Dido has left the apartment. She has a collar with a name tag, thankfully, but no one has reported her that she's been found or missing or anything. It's a bit mysterious. It's a bit mysterious, I guess, is the best word I can think of. So what is the emotion that happened? Well, the first few days, after my daughters left that next day, I allowed myself to feel the emotion of the separation from this cat of mine, who's a very sweet animal, a very precious animal, caring animal. And I've been with this cat for 10 years. It's a long time to be with a cat. And if you watch my previous video, you can see her picture on the flyer I had. And it really hit me that you don't know what you have until it's gone. Such a good quote. You don't know what you got till it's gone. And as I looked on the bed in my guest room where Dido usually slept, and not seeing her there, a force of reality set in, like a thunderbolt to my gut and heart. And I allowed myself to cry, and allowed myself to say sorry to this cat for accidentally leaving the door open and her getting out. I allowed myself to feel the pain of the separation from my cat. I did not hold my emotion in. I'm a guy, I'm a man, but I believe that in order to heal it, you need to feel it. And I felt in my gut that Saturday when she got out that she was probably not coming back, that I had to prepare myself that I was never going to see her again, and that this was a test for me to apply the principles and the personal development lessons that I've been learning, to at the same time care and love this cat Dido of mine, to do all I can to try and get her to come back, to visit the shelters, to research what I can do for her, to visit my neighbors, to put a watch on the house I used to live in American Fork for her. There's all these things that I've done beyond hiring a pet detective who full-time is looking for her. I don't think there's anything more I can do except leave it to the universe to decide if Dido comes back into my life or not, and to say to the universe, I am accepting of either one. That's the real lesson I'm learning here. I allowed myself to cry, to feel pain. I felt it. I just felt immense sadness and tears at the loss of my cat Dido. And then there came a point in time where I had cried enough and gotten to the point now where I'm in acceptance of the situation. The door was left open. She got out. She's probably never coming back. I don't say she's never coming back because she might. She might return. But by saying probably never coming back, that's my current gut's feeling. Could be wrong, but that's what I'm feeling. And now taking this situation and remembering Dido with the pictures I have of her, and remembering petting her, and every time I think back to petting her, even in the last few weeks and month, I feel a little jolt in my stomach because she's not here to pet anymore. I think about petting her and there's no cat to pet named Dido anymore. And that's hard. That's a difficult thing for us as humans, where we value connection. Those of you who have pets probably be able to understand this pretty well. Dido, my cat, is gone. I put a box out with her blanket that she slept on from the guest bedroom I have here, with her scratching post that she used all the time. I put soft cat food out at night for her. And I do hold a spot in my heart for her return, that I will not fully give up hope on her. But at the same time, I must move on with my life. I must continue on and not let myself be completely destroyed by the situation. I have responsibilities at work, to my kids. I have goals and desires and projects I'm working on, and those must continue on. I can't put those on hold, but I can still at the same time remember my cat Dido. What a good kitty. If I never see her again, I will continue to just remember what a sweet cat she is, how much I enjoyed petting her and her sweet little soul. She's a great cat. I don't know what else to say. I hope I see her again. I hope she comes back. I really do. Good kitty, Dido. Wherever you are, Dido, I hope you're at peace. I hope if someone has found you, they're taking good care of you. Or if you're in the wild and that's what you want, that you're living life freely and fully as a cat. Or if that you have met your end, Dido, I hope that the next phase of your life is a good one. And I'm accepting of all of these. Regardless, I hope that she has come to no harm and that she returns again to me someday. Bidding you farewell, Dido. Perhaps we shall see each other again. Thank you for watching.